What's up, everybody? What's going on? Flowback, what's up? Nature Queen, what's going on? Snooky, how you today? KK, what's up? What's up, everybody? It's Thursday. KK, I'll trade with you any day of the week, young lady. It's 91 degrees with 70% humidity here. 91 with 70% humidity, which means the feel-like temperature is probably over 100. I'm sure it's well over 100 feel-like temperature here. So what's everybody up to today? Today is Happy Thursday. It's Taco Thursday for somebody that I know. Taco Thursday for somebody I know. Wicked Witch of the West, what's going on? What's going on, Wicked Witch? Glad to see you in the live stream today. Hadn't seen you in a week. Hope you're doing well. Arlene Verdita, appreciate the like and share. Taco Thursday, yep. Most people have Taco Tuesday, but apparently in the great state of New Jersey, it's called Taco Thursday. Stand by, folks. We got the Wicked Witch of the West coming up on the panel. Everybody hold tight. It's the Wicked Witch.
In the car with Sid.
What's up, dude?
Hold on. Let me put you on the radio. I'll do it. I'm going to put the audio up here.
At least I know nobody will get run over with Sid driving.
Going to Louisiana.
You going back to that same place again for a honeymoon?
No. We're going to Louisiana to the casino.
Oh, my Lord, have mercy.
Sid's driving.
Hey, Aurora, how you doing? What casino are you going to?
Coshada.
What's up, dude love? I used to, back in the day, many years ago, I used to get a birthday and a Christmas card from every casino in the state of Louisiana and the state of Mississippi.
Wonder why?
I was a frequent flyer.
You donated to the cause.
Yes.
What'd you play?
I used to play Texas Hold'em and Mississippi Stud Poker.
Do any good?
I used to be, yes.
Dang.
But not anymore. I just used to like to go there for the free drinks.
Yeah.
On Saturday morning, I would be at the New Orleans horse track,
Yeah.
and I'd bet on horses all day. And then I would leave from there and go to Harrah's temporary casino because they had a temporary casino down there before they built the big one.
Yeah, we're not going that far. We're just going to go. Coshada's a little ways past Lake Charles.
That is that's one place I have not lost nothing at. Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Go around them?
It looks like it. Yeah.
And that one section of highway coming out of Texas going to New Orleans, where you're over that bridge through that swamp, make sure you got gas before you get on that dang section.
Yeah, that bridge that goes over by Lake Charles.
Yeah, I say it's a bridge to nowhere.
It is a big bridge.
Then you come in. and all them
Right.
oil processing facilities,
Yeah.
refineries, or whatever over there used to stink too. But
Yeah.
anyway,
Doesn't smell as bad as Pasadena over by Houston. Pasadena, where all those refineries are, it smells bad. We're passing the
that
Goodyear plant right now.
I had I had to stay on that east side of Houston one time, outside of Houston, over there, and you talk
Mm-hmm.
about stink. Good God Almighty, that place
That's
stunk.
Stinkadena.
Oh my God, I
Yeah.
thought I.
Smells like sulfur.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah, we call it Stinkadena.
Yeah, it stinks over there. I went out. As a matter of fact, I went out to eat at a Waffle House that night, and I pulled up in the Waffle House parking lot, and I got out, and I couldn't stay. The smell was so bad, I couldn't even eat. It made me sick to my stomach.
See, it's scaring the crap out of me.
I'll tell you another place that stinks is Pascagoula, Mississippi. That big old paper plant they got down there. And in the morning,
Paper mills always.
when the tide goes out and that swamp drains and that smell plus the paper plant, oh my God, it stinks. Hey, Miss Hart Gasper. Pascagoula, Mississippi.
Can't even pronounce that.
That-
Pascagoula.
That's a good place to be from.
It is.
That means you don't live there no more.
I got it. Okay.
But yeah, the weird thing is, even over there in Gulfport and stuff, when that first all opened up, everything was on boats. There were casino boats, but they were tied up to the piers.
Yeah, that was how it was here in Lake Charles. Those boats were all, those casinos were all on boats, but they've got them on land now.
Oh Lord, I
Louisiana
live down
makes a
there.
lot of money off of Texas because we don't have casinos in Texas. So everybody either goes up to Oklahoma or they go over here to Louisiana.
Well, that one in Oklahoma, right across the Texas line, if you're going north,
Yeah.
that's like the biggest casino in the United States, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a big one. I've not been in it, but I've been by it.
Well, when you go in it, it's got different places from around the world. It's got like Paris, France section, New York City section, a whole bunch of different sections in there. I've been in that one.
Only way you can find your way out of it. There's Beaumont.
Beaumont, Texas. I'm from Beaumont. What's your name? What's your name? My name's Josephine. I'm from Beaumont, Texas, and I was the homecoming queen.
We love our beauty queens down here, that's for sure.
I'm for peace, love, and tranquility for the whole world.
OMG. That's your Southern Belle. Where's the rest of our clan? I can't see the chat.
Vermont's in here. He's just being quiet. I was in his live stream today lurking. I go to his live stream and lurk now.
Oh, okay. You just learned.
I did. The only thing I said in there was I was eating a piece of pineapple cake.
Yummy.
Weird.
Yeah, we slip in.
Oh God. Sonia says, Bruce, if you pass a field of sleeping cows, is it past your bedtime?
Oh, Lord. Where'd Sonya get the dad joke book?
Wow. So are y'all staying the weekend?
We're going to come home on Saturday. We're going to go to the casino tonight probably a little while tomorrow, and then you have to check out this hotel at 11 o'clock in the morning. So we're not going to do too much tomorrow.
So what happens if you go and lose all your money tonight?
I guess then we won't go tomorrow.
Sid is going to make you hitchhike home?
Probably. I like to play Let It Ride.
Nothing more frightening than a fellow with a southern accent imitating someone with an even more southern accent. Thanks, Anthony.
Canes. Raising Canes.
Sonia says, I saw it in Facebook.
You just found it.
So when you start work, Tuesday?
Yeah, as soon as my background and all that comes back.
Oh, God, they're doing a background check on you?
Yeah.
No, that job's out. That job's out.
They've done all my jobs. They all want to check your background.
The loopy tortillas, right?
Oh, cool.
What alias name did you use this time?
I ain't gonna tell.
Oh.
It's a secret. They haven't seen my stuff.
That's why Sid likes you so much. He gets a different woman every other day.
Pretend like he's still single.
Vermont says, so she gets new sleeping quarters on Tuesday. Wow. I just hope the owner of the property doesn't come in and catching her sleeping in the model apartment during lunchtime every day.
It's my lunchtime. I can do what I want.
No.
Why not?
You do whatever Mr. Sid tells you to do.
Oh, Lord.
Put miles on the rental.
Yeah, we brought the loaner car I have because my car's still in the shop. So we decided we'll just put the miles on the loaner car.
So is that the radar detector I keep hearing go off?
Uh-huh. He brought his radar detector from his truck. Totally.
So when do you get your broom out of the shop?
I don't know. They keep saying they're getting the part, and they're getting the part, and they're getting the part, and then they never get the part.
They're saying by the end of next month.
I told you call your family in China and get it express shipped.
They're busy right now.
Yeah, they're busy, all right.
You look at our numbers lately.
I looked at the numbers from the CDC yesterday, and Tuesday back up over 30,000 cases.
Oh, my goodness.
That's the most it's been in 2.5 months in one day.
And all of them are not vaccinated. The ones that got it.
Are they most of them non-vaccinated people?
Well, the thing that gets me is we got more people that have had the jabs now than ever, but the numbers just keep going up and up and up and up and up.
Still a lot of people that don't have the jabs. So.
Oh, let me now. Yesterday, 33,292. It went up by 3,292 from the day before.
OMG.
56 people out of every 100,000 are getting it. We're back up that high again.
Oh, Lord. Somebody had a bad day. think.
Hit the rails.
We're in, where are we? We're in Beaumont?
You said a while ago it was a Beaumont sign.
Yeah, but there's a bunch of big buildings and stuff.
Tony Damien, it's still a
I don't
long
know
way.
where the hell we are.
It's still a long ways from Houston
Oh yeah, we are.
to Louisiana.
It's 3 hours to where we're going from our house to the casino.
18
3 hour
years,
drive.
18 years or older, 67.9% have gotten one, 59.2% have gotten two.
Did they say of the people infected, if any of them were, vaccinated people that caught it?
They keep everything that I keep reading says it is non-vaccinated people.
Oh, okay.
And I think the one variant is now like 99% of all of everything is from the one new variant.
The Delta variant or the other one?
Delta. Hey, Bwizzle
Yeah.
Aquatics, how you doing today? I had to take a family member to the VA today to get their second jab.
Yeah. Did you go in?
No, you're not allowed in. You have to be on the list.
Got it.
If they got people outside, you have to go through an inspection before you're allowed to check and see if your name is on the list. Whizzle Aquatics says traffic on 77 NC. Yep, 77's a mess, Whizzle. I hate driving on 77. Whizzle says I get my second tomorrow. Well, there you go, Whizzle Aquatics. Glad to hear that. Gets the second one tomorrow. That's because people don't use their heads. It's still out there. It didn't just go away. Dude love.
Everybody just got a little, everything opened up and everybody got too comfortable. Probably got it ramped up from the 4th of July celebrations.
Well, I'm starting to wonder about me and you and Sid. We've had ours a long time ago now, believe it or not.
I know.
April, May, June, July, 4 months ago.
Yeah. Taking in all the sights.
There ain't no sights in Beaumont, Texas.
True story. Yeah, we're just chilling.
But Saber, that's that company
It's right
across.
across the street.
Yeah.
I don't remember the section of that area, but northwest of Houston, where they got them big old fancy ranches.
The Woodlands.
Is that what it is? There was one road up there I used to go. We had a damage up there. And I swear to God, the entrances to some of those ranches costed more than my house. With the rock work and the wrought iron work and stuff. It was pretty neat.
Yeah, they got some fancy ones up there.
And I ain't figured out yet why anybody live in West Texas.
Oh yeah.
Over there, like Amarillo.
Tumbleweeds.
I used to drive for miles and 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 not see nothing.
Yeah, I've been over there. I lived over there for a little while.
Dude, God bless you. That's mostly oil work over there too, ain't it? In West Texas?
Yeah. 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 They said it was a sandstorm blowing in the plant I was in, the refinery, and then it all got dark from all that orange sand, and next thing you know, it feels like you're getting sandblasted. The wind's blowing so hard with all that sand, and then it starts raining on top of that, and it's like it's raining mud all over everybody.
Dang. What's up,
Yeah.
Wizzle?
Hello. I might lose signal, but I just want to say hello. What's up?
What's up? Driving on I-77 in North Carolina. God bless your heart, young man, because I hate that road.
I just got off of it on Lake Norman.
Oh, you just got off up at Lake Moore. You were heading north on 77?
Yep.
I got you.
Yeah, clean some pools.
Coming out of the big sea town.
But yeah, I just
Oh.
want to come in and say
Everybody's
hey.
taking up all the
Is there
I don't like
anywhere
that.
you didn't travel?
I don't like driving in Charlotte either. I used to have an office, dude, right there where Billy Graham Parkway ends at 85. I used to have an office right there
Nice.
on the frontage road over there in the business park. That's a bad section of town up there. Dang, I'm about to lose power, y'all.
Well, that would suck.
Yeah, all my lights are dimming.
Yeah,
Yeah,
storm
it
coming
looks like-
this way.
We had a little bit of rain, but the clouds look pretty.
I don't know what in the world's going on.
All right, guys. I just want to say hey. I'm about to pull up at a customer's house. Have a great day. Much love.
Enjoy yourself up there around the lake, brother. Hey, get you a good
Old
tips from them
travel
rich
brewers.
people.
Sure.
All right, y'all. Much love.
See you,
See
brother.
all the stickers? That's what those van lifers and all that do. They all swap stickers. We was just seeing a guy had one of those truck campers on the back of his truck, and he had all them stickers. You know, how a lot of the RV people, they have stickers. They exchange stickers.
128,500 PHP for a 1.82 kilowatt solar system there. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I should have asked her that. Dude, I can't
You
believe my
still
lights.
trying to figure out if you can get solar over there?
I hope the wild dogs didn't chew through the electric line or something out there and got electrocuted.
Sid's daughter Bella, their dog chewed through the electric wiring that goes to their air conditioner. So they had to go brand new wiring for the air conditioner. Like, didn't it shock them? You think they wouldn't chew on electric wires?
There was a low voltage side.
Yeah, my light.
47 miles from Lake Charles.
Lake Charles, armpit of Louisiana.
When we go across the bridge, I'll let everybody see.
I lived out in Metairie, is where I lived at, outside west of New Orleans. Between New Orleans and Homa.
Trying to see if I can. See.
You're always pushing buttons. She's always pushing buttons. The show True Blood was filmed in Louisiana. Yeah, that's what they say, KK. That's where the show was based on. I didn't know it was all filmed down there, but I know it was supposed to be based on it being there. Crystal Pets and Plants, what's up? Tony Damien pushing buttons again. Now Tony Damien's gone again. How you doing today, Crystal Pets and Plants? Amazing Maisie, how you doing today? Appreciate you stopping by. Thank you so much for visiting.
I was trying to show everybody the road, but I couldn't. It didn't want to work.
Yeah. You're busy pushing buttons. I watched that whole series, KK, True Blood. I watched that whole thing. That's another show. If they'd have cut out all them dirty parts, it'd have been a lot better.
Not good. There's look like just a cop on that.
Behind you.
Radar didn't go off, but it looked like a cop for me. Oh no.
So what's the fine in the state of Texas for getting caught running a radar detector?
We can run them over here.
You can?
Yeah.
It's a big fine over here.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah, we can have them over.
against the law. Y'all get a ticket over there if you don't get over in the other lane. If the cops have somebody pulled over in the emergency lane too, don't you?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what I thought. I thought I remembered that when I was out there.
Yeah, you have to give them one courtesy lane. Apparently said didn't want the camera on. He's got something hanging down out under his car. That is a cop somewhere right behind you.
Yep.
There's a GoPro behind us.
Sonia says they can have fuzz busters there too.
Oh yeah. Hello everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat. Let me see if I work better this way.
They can all see you. Tony Damien.
Yeah.
Why are all the headrests in the back seat extended fully?
I don't know. It's a loaner car and it came that way.
Because you're so short. If they're pushed down, you couldn't see out the rearview mirror. Is that why it went out?
Not that short.
Vermont says, like it matters. You don't look up from painting to see the chat.
Whatever.
And you missed my 2-year anniversary live stream yesterday, by the way.
No, I didn't have good reception. What'd you say?
I said you missed my 2-year anniversary live stream yesterday.
I don't have good signal out here. What's Bliss Box? Never even heard of that before. You heard of a restaurant called Bliss Box?
Called what?
Bliss Box. BLISS. Bliss Box.
I don't think so, but y'all are getting over there in that section where close to where that section. Once you get into New Orleans, that's where they serve that nasty sausage stuff.
That boudin?
Yeah.
I don't eat boudin.
Yeah, you missed the 2-year anniversary live stream of mine yesterday.
This itch.
Vermont said we had cake, Tony, and we didn't save you any. Here's your twin brother.
You didn't hear him. Can you understand me? Look
All
at this
right.
fancy bus.
She squirrels more than most people I've ever met.
Yeah, she does.
I mean, I'm bad, but she's way worse than I am.
What?
Squirrel.
You're just talking
Hey,
crap.
everybody. I'm not downstairs, by the way.
Yeah, we can tell.
You're
My wife's not home. Can you tell?
We can tell. But when she comes walking in, he'll be running, shutting everything off and hiding.
What are you talking about?
So Tony Damien starts her new job Tuesday. That's a scary thought.
Y'all are gonna miss me when I
Yeah.
can't be on all the live streams during the day.
I refuse to answer that question.
All I got to do is put a picture of you and set it down there, and it's just like you being here playing your painting game muted. So
What about me eating?
That too.
Speaking of eating, I'm starving.
Or watching
my
TV.
God.
45
Or
minutes.
talking on the phone. Or, yeah.
Am I right?
48 miles.
do they have
Must
an
be there
all-you-can-eat buffet at the hotel or at the casino you're going to?
Probably. They used to, but they've remodeled it since I've been here last. And we don't know like what's open and what's not open, you know.
Well, if you're going to pay $3,000 a night for the honeymoon suite, you'd think at least a buffet would be included.
We didn't get a room in the casino. It was booked up. So we got a hotel that's like a block from the casino.
Also, it costs twice as much.
No, it's like a Best Western Plus.
Oh, if it's a new one, those are nice. If
Yeah,
it's a new one,
Sweet.
We did get a suite though.
yeah, the new
Maybe I'll
Best Western,
Maybe I'll do a live stream from there this evening.
the Best Western Pluses, if they're new, they're nice.
Yeah, we stay at one when we go down and visit with Sid's family. If we're gonna be drinking or anything, we get a room right there in the town.
Everybody says,
Yeah, we
"Oh, you stayed at a Best Western." I'm like, "No, I stayed at a Best Western
This
Plus,
was-
and it
yeah,
was nice."
They are nice and they have good breakfast.
I stayed at one they said was a Best Western Plus. I think I was in San Antonio.
They had an accident.
And I got there, and it was like an old Motel 6 that somebody had bought and turned it into a Best Western Plus. But it was not a Best Western Plus. It still looked like a Motel 6 on the inside of it.
Well, I was a
But
little worried about it because it only has 2 stars on their rating. But when you look at the pictures of it,
Did you bring
the area is
Lysol?
beautiful.
Well, two stars can mean one of two
Yes,
things.
we did.
Either it's really nasty place and run down, or it's in a really, really bad part of town. One of the two.
Well, this casino is kind of like in the middle of nowhere. It's the Indian reservation, and what I'm thinking is because it's so new that they probably done piss somebody off, and if you don't have very many ratings, then it can drag you down real quick. But I'll give you all a status update. We are about to cross over into Louisiana. Here, let me
Okay, yeah.
let y'all see. Can you see?
Tony Damien.
Yeah.
I've seen that 500 times in my lifetime. I don't care to ever see it again.
I'm doing it for everybody else in the chat, not you.
Yep. Been there, done that.
Wow, Sid's got the hammer down over there in the hammer lane.
I know. He drives like a maniac. Everybody else got their brake lights on and he's pushing the gas pedal.
How many dead things can there be on the side of the road?
Ooh, he got past in the slow lane past him.
They got California
Ooh.
plates. They make it funny again.
Come on, Ricky Bobby.
He's got me in the car. He can't drive crazy. I'll go nuts.
Go? She's gonna go nuts.
You know what the worst? You know what the worst part of that whole scenery in front of her is? There's not one single mountain nowhere.
No.
No, there isn't. It's flat.
Can't live where there's not mountains, man. You just can't do it.
Well,
I
you
don't
know
do
that's
flat.
like it's like Mississippi. When you come from South Mississippi, you finally get up there towards Greenwood, and you finally get a few little rolling hills up there, and you're like, "Oh, thank God, I'm out of that flat land."
First time I ever took a load out to Indiana, I was like, it's just, okay.
This is the border right here.
Yeah. There's the place where, Welcome Center and all that, where they have the nice bathrooms.
Diana, Brianna.
Hello, Mrs. Fairchild. How you doing? They unconnected me again from you. Yeah, they do that all the time, Miss Fairchild. They do it all the time.
Scroll up, Sonia.
So Vermont. What did you
Yes.
eat yesterday?
I don't think I had I had some gluten-free chips with queso dip. What do you call it? Queso? I don't know. Starts with a Q.
He ate some of that yogurt that makes you poop everywhere.
Oh, yeah, I had some yogurt too, coconut yogurt.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I didn't eat very much at all.
What'd you feed Mom? No, really.
Leftovers. Thank you, Mrs. Fairchild.
Hey, Tony.
Did the new machine break today?
What new machine?
The new
They're
label
not hooking
machine.
it. They're not hooking it up until Tuesday.
Now ask her where it came from.
Look at him.
Essex Junction, Vermont.
Thank you for
How are you?
sharing me out, Mrs. Fairchild.
How far is that away from you, Bruce?
My wife's there right now. It's only 42 miles.
Oh, okay.
That's where my daughter works, in Essex.
Yeah, I looked at the label. I was like, that's funny. I was waiting for it to say, like China or something, but I was like,
Essex isn't very big either.
There ain't nothing very big in the whole state of Vermont.
We got a big lake. That's about it.
yeah, Dupree Solutions is the name of the place.
Tony Damien, don't let them try to keep you over there in Louisiana. You'll fit right in over there, so be careful. Be on your best behavior.
I will. I believe we're officially in Louisiana now, aren't we? We're 15 miles from Sulphur.
I'm getting car sick. They're both.
No,
We're looking
Oh,
at
yeah.
the back window one and the side window the other. And
I
There
don't
you
have nothing in this loaner car to prop my phone up on. I have to move it.
Car show canceled? What the heck? Why is the car show canceled?
Talk about squirrel. No.
Might be because the cases are going up.
Shh.
Sunny
So,
Lemon Golden Nugget.
Vermont.
Yeah.
Somebody posted a video today. Hey, Ted, what's going on, Ted? Somebody posted a video, and here's the title. Bob Ross came by see me.
Really?
I think that's that painter that's from up there in the same state as you are.
Bob Ross came by.
Bob Ross came by see me.
There's a Hermes.
If Bob Ross came by to see him, there's some. You think I have problems?
It's from a gentleman named Mark Robb. Posted that video.
We're getting off the highway.
Well, you know I'm gonna have to go look now.
Yeah, it said Bob Ross came by see me. That don't even make sense.
Nope.
Which place do you want to go? Did you see the sign that said which way?
Burger King's this way.
Oh,
So what kind of snacks did you bring for the trip, Tony Damon?
Should have stopped there at the store.
what do you want from the store? We didn't bring any snacks, actually. I was gonna grab those caramel. I was gonna grab some
Oh,
caramel, those rice puffs.
Hey, Neil Court.
this guy's gonna bridge himself.
That's not a snack, Tony Damien. That's foo-foo food.
Food. It's Vermont kind of food.
I'm
No,
talking
didn't.
tater
Wow.
chips and M&M peanuts and
We didn't bring any of that stuff.
There's
Sonic or Burger King.
I wonder how long that's gonna
Whichever
last.
one.
Sonic.
The picture in the
Okay.
background, yeah, Billy.
Yeah, they eat
Yeah.
something.
On Bob
Yeah.
Ross picture there.
You can park it
You know,
one
the
of the
cardboard
speakers.
cutout that guy has on that Bob Ross came by thing. The picture's
see, I didn't
picture's
know
copywritten.
copyright. I didn't even look at the. I just got a notification, and it said Bob Ross came by
Get my hand
see
right.
me.
It's
I'll
a
be back
cardboard cutout,
in a minute.
but actually has one of his paintings in the cardboard cutout.
Wow.
All his paintings are copyrighted. So we'll see how long that stays up.
Yeah.
Although, who knows with YouTube?
Exactly right. Who knows, dude? People like that can get away with murder, and the rest of us can say one word wrong and get in trouble.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with painting whatsoever. It's the whole video is pretty much the cardboard cutout. The guy's talking.
Well, he's just using Bob Ross in the title to get
It-
views.
It's just clickbait, more
Yeah.
or less. Wait, I used Bob Ross in my title the other day.
That was the magazine.
Well, I was actually painting a picture of Bob Ross. I was inspired painting.
Yeah.
I have a Bob Ross magazine that tells you about Bob Ross's life. It's been 25 years since he's been gone. Hard to believe, been that long.
25 years ago, and he's selling Mountain Dews.
Right, yeah. And there's not a chance that he would ever think of selling a Mountain Dew. Excuse me.
That just goes to prove, dude, don't know what happened, what your relatives do with you after you're gone.
Yeah, well, he's got a big corporate company that controls everything about him, and you should see what they sign off on. Blow up Bob DeRouse's bobble. I mean, I have a bobblehead and stuff, but those things make sense because everybody, I mean, every famous person's got a bobblehead. I mean, there's a whole Lord of the Rings set of bobbleheads out there.
Yeah.
The Hobbits, by the way, make really good bobbleheads because they're funny.
What's up, Artist Devil? That's what you need to do. Make Vermont paint bobbleheads.
I can.
Just put ghost heads on them.
Ghost heads.
Keep up with this diet. I'm gonna look like one.
Dude, I don't know why my power was flickering like that a while ago. That's got me worried.
Can I have a brownout?
It's not. There's nothing but sunshine outside, dude. I don't know.
Unless, of course, one of those wonderful tractors or cars smacked one of your telephone poles.
Well, it's 92, but this morning earlier it was 88, and the heat index was 97. So it's 92 right now. I know the heat index is over 100, but
Everybody's got their air on.
Nell says chicken heads. But you know how like they all kind of just draw down and flicker and come back on, and then draw down and flicker and then come back on.
Yeah.
That's what worried me. Maybe one of them wild dogs dug up the electric line or something.
Yeah, mine does that when my wife turns on the dryer when I'm downstairs.
My mom's upstairs.
Wow. Captain Obvious. Yes, I am.
You rarely ever go up on panel from upstairs.
He's only been up there for 20 minutes on the live stream.
I know, but I had set the phone down. I wasn't looking at it close enough. We just ordered our food at Sonic.
Did you get a foot-long hot dog all the way?
No, I got a cheeseburger.
Oh, man. You should
You
have
see
got
what
me a
happened to my couch?
foot-long hot dog.
Yeah, I ain't trying to have
Hey, Ted.
heartburn.
What's up, Ted? What's up, Ted?
What's going on?
What's up, Ted?
He's big, isn't he?
Yeah, he is.
That's a 7-foot couch.
Him's a big puppy.
He's like, leave me the heck alone.
That's,
What's for dinner tonight, Sonia?
Tacos.
It's Taco Thursday, Tony
Thursday.
Damon. How many times we
Yeah.
gotta tell you?
You know what? You need to be nice.
Why? After Tuesday, you'll be gone forever. So, gotta get them in when we can.
Trying to pick on me real quick while I'm still here. You're always picking at me. I'll still see you guys.
I can't
See
imagine
you on the weekends.
Tony Damien working. That just don't
Finally.
sound right.
I thought about going back to work.
You did? And then?
They still won't.
Huh?
They won't let me.
She won't tell me what alias she used to get this job.
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Britney Spears.
Wait, no, she's got legal right to be Britney Spears now.
I guess she got her a new lawyer. I was reading today.
She's got a right to sue her father now.
Yeah,
I think it's really ridiculous that they would force her to be on birth control and she has to ask permission to have a kid. I mean, what is that?
Well,
Craziness.
when you're worth millions and you shave your head bald and you're doing some kind of weird things for a while, that has a tendency to make people wonder.
Yep.
But now
Right, but that was a
problem is-
long time ago.
yeah, my problem is we're 15 years later
Right.
and everybody's getting rich off her money, but she can't make no decisions on what she wants to do.
Yeah.
I mean, she's not a spring chicken anymore either.
No, she's not.
She wanted to buy a vacation home, and she was told no. Well, she earned the money last time I checked.
Right. I wonder if this would sit on
Yeah,
here.
Dad probably
Ooh.
went and looked,
that's a
looked
bad
at it
angle.
and said, "Oh no, I'm gonna buy that for me."
Yeah.
I got my Dak Prescott t-shirt on today.
Oh my God! And you're going to Louisiana wearing a Dak Prescott shirt?
That's not
Absolutely.
even remotely safe.
I wouldn't even tell nobody that.
We always wear our cowboy stuff when we go anywhere, even like on the cruises, on the airplane rides. All the time we'll dress in our cowboy stuff, and we'll meet so many people.
No wonder she gets zero treatment.
Yeah.
You wonder why you get put in the back of the line all the time.
Not anymore, because we fly first class now. We we flew first class the first time we flew first class. We'll never go back to coach again.
I used to fly first class, but that's only because I had enough points to upgrade.
Yeah.
I only flew first class because my brother-in-law was a steward for an airplane company.
All right.
One of
I
those
spent,
companies.
I spent a lot of years riding in the back of the bus earning them points to be able to go up and rub elbows with the big shots in the first class.
Yes.
If you flew Southwest, then you probably at least see my brother-in-law once.
I call that the chicken airline, dude. I got on the the first Southwest flight I ever took. I got on in San Jose, California, flying to Phoenix, Arizona. And I swear to God, dude, there was people literally getting on there with their clothes in trash bags and had chickens in the bag.
Yeah.
I'd never seen nothing like that in my entire life.
He worked for a bunch of airline companies.
We got to Phoenix and we couldn't land because of wind shear.
Yeah.
Okay, so we circled and we circled and we circled and we still couldn't land. So they finally called and got some smaller airport north of Phoenix to open because we were running out of fuel. So we had to land.
Oh, gosh.
And they opened the doors and it was nothing but blasting heat. And we sit there for like 2 hours for the maintenance guy to come and open up the airport and bring a fuel truck out there to put enough fuel on the Southwest jet to get us back to Phoenix.
Open the airport.
Yeah,
Excuse me, Bubba. Will you come open the airport?
pretty
Some-
much.
Some fool landed their aircraft here. We can't get them out of here. Yeah.
That was my one and only trip on Southwest Airlines.
Yeah, that would do it.
Now they have a big major hub up there in Raleigh, North Carolina now.
I flew out of here. We flew JetBlue a lot. And back then it was Delta also.
You remember back in the day, those little puddle pirate planes?
Mhm.
They, what was it we used to fly in? We flew into New London Connect, like Allegheny or something like that. One of them
Allegheny Air. Yeah, they were from up here too.
the little 6-passenger plane fly into JFK and then get on the little 6-passenger plane flight to New London?
When they're loading the luggage and the pilot can't get in until they're done because it's under him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Seems like there was another one. Allegheny and something else was that other little small one, but I don't remember the name of it.
It was Continental Air.
So we used to have up in Asheville, North Carolina, our little airport up there was called Piedmont Airlines. If you flew out of Asheville, you always flew on Piedmont Airlines.
Yeah, I think Continental had 12 passenger airplanes coming out of here.
Piedmont was one of the ones where the steps came down in the back of the airplane, and you had to walk up the steps underneath the engine to get into the back of the airplane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Piedmont Airlines. Pilgrim. Was that that other small airplane? Was it called Pilgrim Airlines? They used to fly in the Northeast. I know it was Allegheny, but I think it was Pilgrim Airlines too. I don't remember. Yeah.
Where'd they all go?
Oh, they all leave. Tony Damon's feeding her face. Sonya probably's home now, getting ready for Taco Thursday.
Let's see, there was Yellowbird, Eastern Airlines, Mid-Atlantic Airlines, Pan American World Airlines. Yeah, Northeast is out of Massachusetts. North.
I remember all our government flights overseas and back was always at Northwest Orient back in the day. Flights to the Philippines and back, and flights to Japan and back for the military flights I took was always Northwest Orient Airlines.
Yeah, Continental was big up here until, well, half a dozen airplanes fell out of the sky.
I think we still got that Continental flight out of South Carolina that goes in and out of Houston, I think.
They're still flying. They're like a little chunk of Delta or something, or
Yeah.
Northwestern or whatever, you know.
That's like the funny thing is, if you go online, if you're going to do any overseas travel or something like that, a lot of times you might pick up Korean Air, might be the cheapest flight, and you're thinking, Korean Airlines don't come into my airport. And you get there and it's like US Air to somewhere on the West Coast or Dallas or somewhere on the West Coast, and then you jump on a bigger US Airways and it takes you to Hong Kong or Incheon or Seoul, or Incheon.
I've always wanted to fly on those Emirates, or the ones out of Saudi Arabia.
They say it's absolutely great, dude.
Supposedly gorgeous aircraft, and you're treated like kings and queens.
Well, did you know? I think it's Dubai Airport. If you're coming back from out of country and you go through Dubai, you can actually go through U.S. Customs there. So when you get back to the States, you don't have to go through customs again.
Through that garbage.
But yeah, there's a lot of those guys talk about it that's overseas living, about if you get the chance, at least take that flight once, because they say it's absolutely great.
United Emirates, that's what it is.
Yep.
All the women are very model-esque stewardesses or whatever they're, flight attendants.
A lot of them say that the seats are leather. You got more leg room, even in coach class. They say you have to do it at least once.
Yeah. They'll probably go broke, but
yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah, big aircraft. Holy cow. Go upstairs to the lounge, and what are they, 777s or something? They're big.
Yeah. I'll never forget that first 747 I flew on back in the day was from Tokyo down to Nagasaki. And I actually sat up in the upper section of the plane.
Did you? That'd be cool.
Yep. I flew over there in the military. I thought that was something else sitting up on top like that. I don't know. It's really a pain in the butt to fly overseas nowadays, dude, because they cram you in them flights that they have. I mean, you're crammed in like sardines now. And it's really kind of hard to fly overseas nowadays.
Your cousin's here, Hillbilly.
Oh my God. Which
He's
one?
here. The one that rides a bicycle with the motor duct tape to the.
Oh my goodness.
And he's going.
Does
He's
he have
riding around.
pants? Does he have pants on today? Does he have pants
He's wearing.
on?
I don't know where'd he go. I was trying to get you a picture of him, but he's going from spot to spot in the Sonic drive-through. Not the drive-through, but where you park at the speaker, the order. He's going from stall to stall looking for change.
So he's smart.
Throw 5 pennies out there. See what happens.
People drop money.
I don't have no change on me except
Just
from
start
my lucky
throwing
quarters.
rocks at you.
I have some lucky quarters is all I got, and I'm not giving them to him.
But yeah, those overseas flights anymore, they are not comfortable. You get on one of them.
What do you think of Spirit
16?
Airlines?
No. They bought all the old planes.
All right, we're fixing it.
That's the one that bought everything from like
You can
the
go.
80s and 90s.
Yeah, they started them in that, what is it, a Legion or something like that. They bought up all them old planes. There's airline pilots that won't even fly on those flights.
Yeah.
They bought everybody's junk and painted them up, made them look nice.
Yeah, actually, I was watching a video about that a couple of weeks ago. They went to taxi down a runway and the front landing gear fell off.
Yeah.
Who did that?
One of the that company,
A Legion or one of them.
front bearing or something like that, or
Spirit or
something.
something. Yeah, they bought all the old planes that wore out from everybody else, and they put a fresh coat of paint on them, and they sell really cheap flights.
Oh, yeah.
But you get what you pay for.
60-40 chance you're gonna actually.
I know they've got some new planes that they just put out because they got that Jet Mint where you have your little rooms.
Problem is, they ain't got nobody to fly them.
No. Multiples of.
We had double Sonya for a while. I'll be right back. Give me just a minute, y'all. I'll be right back.
Time for
I'm
potato
still
chip.
eating my food. Did you get your tacos already, Sonia?
What we got over here?
Yeah, I got dinner till 5, so I got what, half an hour? Yep, half an hour. Korean barbecue,
Damn, she's skinny.
kettle chips.
Look like her legs have just snapped.
83. One,
We gotta go.
He said he's got to go potty.
To the room. Wait, can't be out too long. We gotta go.
Hold on.
He's-
Okay,
He's got to use a bottle. Give him a minute.
that's what he said.
Hi.
Fiona or Ralphie back there? No, the other way. On the rocking chair.
Oh, Acorn.
Acorn.
Right here?
Yeah.
That's Acorn. Ralphie's right there, and that's Daisy's tail.
Oh, okay.
They're both laying in the screen, the front blinds open about that much.
Right.
And they're both laying in the sun like it is.
Of course, because they're cats.
Yeah.
Because cats won't lay in the air conditioning. Mine would rather be up here in this sweltering humidity Instead of downstairs where it's nice and cool.
They're in Nick's room. He has a giant cat tree that's probably only a foot off the ceiling. It's got like, I don't know, 6 or 8 platforms in it.
So they all hang out on that.
That one and the one that's right there next to me. But mostly in the sun.
Yeah, of course.
I don't even know where Fiona is. She might be in the bathroom laying on that. She lays on a tile. She's kind of large. I don't even know if I could lift her up.
You said she's 34 pounds, right?
She may be heavier than that now.
She's
She's big.
big.
Tried putting her on a diet. All she did was meow all night long, but the cat food wasn't put out. And of course, this one doesn't weigh anything. But she's old. She's 14 years old.
Jack was 23 pounds? Yeah, 23. So he was a tabby.
Got one of those summers. Summers. There's a striped cat around here somewhere.
So what are you down to now?
I'm sticking right around that 202, 203.
That's good. You have plateaued.
Nah, I kind of need to lose that just a little bit.
You might have to jumpstart yourself.
My son offered to pay for a gym membership where he's going. Of course, all he could talk about yesterday when he came back was, Dad, she was wearing spandex.
Oh, Jesus.
He's 25 years old. He's
Yeah.
a male, 25 years old, at a gym. Think about it. They were having Pilates class. I went,
Oh, God.
okay. He goes, yeah, she was like 23, 24 years old. But I think she works out. But I tell you, it wasn't real. It was implants. It had to be. I'm thinking, not if she's doing Pilates. That's probably from doing squats or something, you know.
Like, I wouldn't even be having that conversation with my father.
What?
That
Who's
would be
doing
way
what?
too awkward.
We were talking about my son's visit to the gym yesterday.
Oh. Is he
You were
lifting
doing-
weights, dude? After
son,
that
yeah.
hernia?
He's
Ooh.
doing strength training, core training,
Mm.
and slowly trying to build up his upper body. And then plus he's on a diet. He's on a carnivore diet. He only eats meat,
He's on that Atkins.
strictly meat.
I got Rob Lowe's advertising that on TV now.
He eats chicken, beef, fish, anything that's alive that doesn't
They
come
got-
off the ground. He eats it. It can have beef jerky and sausages.
That was big in the 90s, that Atkins diet. There was a kid that worked for me. He was a big old tall boy, but he was kind of heavy too.
Nick.
His name was John Wayne Dowdle. We all called him Duke. And he went on that Atkins diet. He'd go to McDonald's and order like 6 cheeseburgers and eat nothing but the meat out of the cheeseburgers.
So Nick loved the Impossible Burger Whopper, but now he's got to order the Whopper with no bun and no vegetables. Just
I like StreamYard better, Naj, but Sonia and Bruce like that melon. They know Bruce has got an inside track to melon, and they got all the ins and outs of melon figured out.
Well, they put a lot of extra stuff in there, out there.
Yeah.
I was just asking which is easier to use, StreamYard or melon. If the hillbilly can run StreamYard, it's got to be pretty easy is all I can tell you, Naj.
It's
They're better.
really
Them
it's
peppers.
open to what you use. You know, they're very similar.
I think they're both easy.
There she is.
I think
So-
StreamYard's more expensive if you go live every day. So I have to pay extra. because I go live every day. I think the free version, Naj, I think you only get like 20 hours a month or something like that on StreamYard.
Boom. Boom.
Dude, why do you have a wild lion in the middle of your living room?
She's just a little bit small, isn't she?
I'd be scared to go to sleep at night.
She's a Maine Coon.
A man killer.
A man killer.
Yeah, she's probably closer to 40 pounds now.
How old is she?
3.
I had that redheaded girl that lived with me one time. She had one of those Burmese cats. That cat was a monster. I mean, it was huge. That cat could open the cabinet and pull out a pack of cat food. Wow. It looks like a bobcat up home.
Yeah,
That cat could open the cabinet, pull a pack of cat food out of the box and open it and eat it.
my little cat Daisy. That's her sister.
Mm.
She got the Siamese look in that one. Got
Be able to hear all
looks
that
like
shit.
a bobcat. It really did, or lynx, you know.
So, Tony Damien, do you like to play cards?
I'm gonna get them if you stop. Hold on, I gotta get something. Better? Okay. Do I like to play cards? Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, I do.
Stand when you get to the casino, find out if they have Mississippi stud poker. If they do, stand and watch and listen and try to figure out how to play it. It's really a fun game. One of two things is going to happen. A, you're going to lose a whole bunch of money, or B, you're going to win a whole bunch of money.
Okay.
There's no in between.
Oh, okay.
But if the
Mississippi.
Mississippi stud, but if the dealer went in hand with the cards in front of the dealer, you use 3 of the cards with your 2 cards. But if the dealer has a win in hand and the 3 cards that they turn up in front of them, you win also.
Right. That's kind of like the Let It Ride that I play. You have 3 bets, and if you look at your cards and you don't like, you don't think they're going to be good, you can pull back one of your bets, and then they turn over 1 card, and then you can pull back another, until they have 3 cards up there. But we get to use their cards to make our 5-card hand with our 2 that we have that only we know what they are.
Okay, well, Mississippi stud has the 3 bets, but it's got the progressive bet. You can bet on the progressive, and what you do is you get dealt your 2 cards, but you have to bet the first bet, and you look at your 2 cards, and if you like them, you put money in the second circle. Then they turn over another card in the middle.
You should ask Sid all about that progressive pot. We got married in Vegas. We was playing 3-card poker. He had a straight flush and did not put his dollar on the bonus spot. Lost
See,
it was like $11,000.
When I was up in New York, I hit 4 4s on Mississippi stud. But the problem is that somebody had hit the progressive before me, so I didn't win but $1,900.
It's raining buckets. What in the heck is all that?
Because they knew you were coming. That's why. So, Sonia, do you ever go to the casinos down in Atlantic City up there where you're at?
Well, usually when Jim would have his Masonic convention down at Bally's, we would go down there once a year in, what month was that? September, I think it was. But other than that, I'm not a big casino person.
I've never been to Atlantic City.
When you
Never been.
live 2 hours away from it and you can get there anytime you want and you've been there 1,000 times, it's
Kind of loses the flavor of it.
Never been in a casino in my life.
Never ever.
Card rooms, pool rooms, billiard rooms, but never in a casino.
Naj says, I'm going to go on vacation soon, and I would like to stream it so you guys can see it. I got you, Naj. What part of the country are you going on vacation to, Naj? Naj says, Bruce, my husband said not to turn your back on that cat. It might attack you.
That's why he's got the water spray.
Why do you think it sits on my desk? It went in the other room.
So where's Daisy at?
She just climbed on the couch over there.
Oh,
She smacked up against Ted. Ted jumped off the couch and she laid down.
Wow.
Little tiny cat makes him move. It's kind of funny. But she loves him. She rubs right up against his mouth and nose. And
till one day he says, I really don't like you, cat.
yeah, just puts his paw on her. When she was little, that's what he would do. He just set his paw down. She just sits there wiggling. It's like, Dad? Whatever, Dad. It wasn't hurting her.
I hear you.
I mean, he could yawn and probably just snap her.
So, Sonia, you got 2 gigs Saturday?
I have. Oh, excuse me. I have 2 gigs for the rest of the season.
Wow.
I don't get a break until
September.
not even that.
Oh, that's right. You're working.
Yeah, this year I'm working in September.
She's taking a trip to Michigan and still working.
I got Labor Day weekend, then I'm off for a week, and then I have the 18th. I have a double here, and then Michigan. And then the weekend after we come back, I have 1, and that's it. So not till October 9th.
Naj is going to Vegas and the Grand Canyon.
Nice.
I've never been to the Grand Canyon. I've drove above it and below it, and I've flown over it, but I've never stepped foot at the Grand Canyon.
Drove by the sign.
Yep.
6, 8, 10 times. I don't know.
I swear to God, I always wanted to go to Flagstaff, Arizona, because they used to say back in the day how great Flagstaff was. It's like an old Western town and all that kind of stuff. They had some kind of old train you could ride back in the day, but I never made it there. For some reason, I always wanted to go to Flagstaff, Arizona.
Yeah.
But I never made it up there.
That was the problem driving is once you get hooked up, you really kind of get to the next place. And as a rule, they'd say, hey, listen, we got one heading out that way. Do you want it? Yeah. Okay, more money. And you just keep going.
Yep.
That's how I got everywhere is because it was always, we got another load, got another load. Okay, just keep sending me. Because you're not moving, you're not making money.
Tony Damon says lost signal.
But she's on the, okay, whatever. Isn't she on the phone right now putting lost signal?
Yeah.
Just a theory here, but
Could you imagine her in a casino? I'm trying to picture that. It's like a kid in a candy shop.
yep. No, that young lady has no OCD. Like, I'll be done in a minute, Sid. Cards go.
Tony, it's 3:00 in the morning. I'm going to bed. I said I'll be done in a minute.
Yeah, the card's just about melting from sliding it so many times.
Yeah.
No, just a minute. They gave me credit. Yeah, okay, sure. It's because you spent $1 million.
Tony Damon said, I will send you a pic. I've been to Vegas and Grand Canyon, KK says. I've been to Vegas, but I haven't been to the Grand Canyon, but I went to Vegas in 1980. No, I said it's been 20 years since I've been to the Grand Canyon. Yeah, I went to Las Vegas in 1980. There at the base in San Diego, the training facility where all the training schools were. On the weekends, they had a bus that would pick you up. It was like $65 round trip. Take you over to Vegas and then bring you back on the weekends. Grand Canyon.
Just to see if my garage door is opening.
That's a sad part to think. You know, I've been to 47 states, but I never went to any of those big national parks.
Nope. Never been to Mount Rushmore. Never been.
Nope.
Just never stopped to smell the roses. Really, it's the reality of it.
See, like you say, you see the signs for it.
Just don't have time.
Keep right on trucking, right on by.
Or you're in an airport going,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, the pilot says, outside the right side of the aircraft, there's the Grand Canyon. Or
Yeah.
outside the left side of the aircraft, there's Yellowstone National Park.
Yeah, for my kids, it was, oh, there's a Statue of Liberty. Look out the window. Sorry, we got to catch a flight.
Yeah. When we land, we're late. We got to run, and hopefully we can catch our connecting flight.
Yeah. Yeah, because the only time my kids ever flew was to go down to Orlando. And we went down there and never went to Disney World.
Wow.
Everywhere else down there. Splashwater Kingdom, Universal Studios, Universal Island, and SeaWorld.
Well, you know, I was lucky because my adopted dad, his mom and her husband, she finally remarried. And he had a house. They had a house up in the mountains of North Carolina. Started out with just a cabin and an outhouse and all that. But he had a big house and a bunch of orange groves he owned down in Orlando. And we used to go down there every Christmas. And we'd go to that. Used to have a place called Silver Springs.
Yep.
Used to go there, and you had the glass bottom boats, and they'd throw big balls of bread out, and it's like the catfish were playing football with it, and different named hurricanes that it went. And then we used to go to St. Augustine, because when we first started going down there, Disney wasn't there yet.
Yeah, what's sad is my grandparents owned a house in Fort Myers. Never went to visit them in Florida.
My grandparents, back in the day, there was a part of Orlando was called Orange Blossom Trail, where all the rich people used to live. And there was a lake there. I don't remember the name of the lake, but my grandfather had a house there, and his brother lived next door to him. And they had orange trees out in front of the house. We'd go fishing in the lake. Now Orange Blossom Trail is nothing but strip joints and hookers and drugs down there now. The whole section.
Happens in a lot of places where the rich area becomes the slum.
Yep.
Because the rich people move further out. Excuse me. How's she been?
Dang, Nas, you need to take me on vacation.
I've been to a lot of ski resorts, but
Wow.
You need to take the old hillbilly on vacation with y'all. Dang.
I've skied all over the country, but not any place that's a national park. Unless you count Mount Rainier and stuff like that. But
I was reading an article the other day. They said that the Park Service is really having a hard time this year because so many people are showing up at the national parks, and they just don't have the people to help try to protect people and do the the parking duties and all that they got to do. They've been really struggling, having a hard time.
They're used to a couple hundred people a year. Now it's a couple thousand people a day. It's
Yeah.
like, your 12 people aren't going to cut it.
Yep.
I like watching Tommy Travels, his little adventures in the parks and the caverns and all that stuff. That's pretty cool stuff. Yep, been to both of those places. Skied both of them. 14
over-
feet of snow.
I flew over Mount St. Helens. Does that count?
Okay, check.
I don't remember if it was out the right side of the aircraft or the left side of the aircraft, but I flew over Mount St. Helens and saw the side of the mountain blown out. That's one of the good things about flying in or out of Tokyo, Japan. You're seeing that Mount Fuji. Man, you can see that thing from miles and miles and miles away.
I painted that once. I don't know who owns it now. Somebody bought it.
It's absolutely beautiful over there when the cherry blossoms are bloomed.
Yeah.
If it wasn't so expensive, that would be a place I would like to go spend a lot of time at. There is lots of things to see in that country. If you're into old stuff, the old temples and stuff like that, there is a lot of stuff to see there. But God, it's expensive.
Oh, that's like China and Korea. I'd love to visit, but not right at this point in time in the world.
No.
You know, because they really are old countries.
Well, you know, a lot of people. Here's the problem. A lot of people that go to Thailand and Vietnam and places like that are dirty old expats from all over the world that are there for chasing women. But there's really, and they give foreigners a bad name, but there's a lot of places to go see. They say, especially in Vietnam, the old temples and stuff like that. The same thing in Thailand. There's lots of great things that you'd like to go there and do, but everybody's ruined it by the way they go over there and act like fools.
Oh, yeah.
They say Cambodia is the same way. There's a bunch of old temples and stuff like that in Cambodia.
There's a country that's old. They got some of those jungle ones, the ones in the jungle, the temples in the jungle that are just stunning.
Nas, I've drove past them all, Nas, but I was always working. I've drove past them all, but I just didn't have time to stop and enjoy them.
Man, I'm too worn out now.
Dude, I watched a video from my boy Overstay Road. I think he was about to have a nervous breakdown or something, dude. Did you see his last video, Vermont? He kicked his wife number 2 out and broke up and talking about how he's going to change his channel and his scenery was going to be changing. And
He's collecting wives like you are.
well, you know, he came home, what was it, last year? He came back to the United States. First time he'd been back in the States in like 10, or he says in 10 years since he'd been back. And he got to drinking and he did a video there at his mom and dad's place at a family reunion. And he got to talking about how he didn't know whether he wanted to let his son grow up over in the Philippines or bring him to the States and have a better education and blah, 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 blah. And then that's kind of what happened in this video. You know, they're over there camped on the beach right now. And he made that video about how him and his first wife, number 2, Helena Troy, had split up, and now he kicked Janice out. Him and Janice have split up, wife number 2. But yeah, dude, he's been married. He was married in the States 3 or 4 times.
Jeez.
And I never asked him when I was over there talking to him, but he was either in the Marines or Army. I'm not sure which one of the 2.
So he just needs to date and not marry him.
Well, I think he married the girl in Thailand. So I think he probably still officially married to the girl in Thailand. And I think he divorced all the ones in the US. And I'm pretty sure. See, I don't know if yeah, I hear you, Tony Dame. I don't know if he married that girl that he calls wife number one, that Fatima. I don't know if he's married to her or if he was married to his little girl, Maria. He calls her Maria Mercedes. I don't know if he was married to her first or if he actually married the one he's living with now. But he's a different individual, dude. He's a very smart guy. He's wrote a couple of books. But he's kind of weird.
He's the one that pays like $1,200 a month for a room, basically. Right?
Yeah, he was staying up in Angela City. They were paying $1,200 a month just for a room, a condo up in Angela City, which is, dude, that's unheard of. You know, when I first started watching him, his wife was pregnant or had just gotten pregnant, and they were living in a little block house, no bedroom, no nothing, one room, block house. He calls it the $25 a month condominium. His rent was $25 a month. No running water, no nothing, barely had electricity.
Basically a storage shed.
Yes, that's what he was living in. But now he's getting like 450,000 views a month. So just off AdSense, not super chats, just off the AdSense, he's probably making about $900,000 a month off AdSense. But if you'll watch him, I don't know what he's got going on in the States, but if you watch his channel, or I've watched it a lot, but usually before the AdSense money comes from Google, their groceries kind of go down, his beer drinking kind of goes down, their trips, everything go down.
Get a little thin.
Then when that AdSense hit, all of a sudden they go spend $300 or $400 at the grocery, and yeah, I don't know. He's a weird dude.
A lot of people do that. It's not the way to go through it, but they wait for that. Uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
Right?
Okay. We're on our way home. By the way, you have to go to Walmart and get her meds and pick up fly traps and get her gas and wash the car. Okay.
Wow. You're going to put up with that?
Oh, yeah.
And there's more.
So, Sonia, what did you make Jim go do for you today?
All right. He's at the office today.
Oh, so he didn't have to go do chores for you today.
No. Tuesdays and Thursdays he's in the office.
Poor old feller.
Oh, and one more thing I forgot.
And pick up dinner. Yeah, and pick up dinner. I knew that's what she was going to say.
Dang, dude, if that's all it takes, I'll start texting you every day with everything I need to do then.
She says she's not. How did you put it so I could say it nicely? She doesn't want to eat what I'm cooking today.
Damn.
Were you going to cook chicken again today?
Maybe. Yes, I was. But I was going to barbecue it.
Dude, it
Wow.
don't matter. After a while, chicken's chicken.
That's all I can eat, though.
Well, dude, you need to move. You need to move to Southeast Asia. You'll fit right in over there, dude. You can eat rice and chicken every day of your life.
I like jasmine rice and chicken. That's actually what I was gonna make.
But you got to eat fish.
I have a whole bag of frozen tilapia.
Oh, you'll fit right in over there then. Because I ain't eating that crap.
You know, you put enough seasoning on it, and you can eat anything.
No,
Look how small I am, though.
I don't care, dude. I'll be big as a barn. I ain't eating none of that damn fish.
Time to
But
get
anyway,
me-
I guess I need to go too. It's almost 5 o'clock, y'all. I got to figure out what I'm going to do for dinner.
All right, guys. Have a good night.
Korean barbecue potato chips?
Oh man, they're awesome. They're kettle chips.
Are they really potatoes or are they
No.
some kind of vegetable?
Oh no, these are potato chips, gluten free, but they're natural potato chips.
Wow.
They're a little spicy,
Yeah, all that Korean food's spicy,
but
dude.
it's so good, man.
Yeah, it's good, but it's spicy.
It'll hurt later. Thanks for having me up.
Hey, thanks for coming, dude. I'll see y'all. What is today? Today is Thursday. I don't know of anybody that's live today on Thursday.
Okay, I know.
Tomorrow night, Sonia's live on Friday night. So I don't know anybody. But anyway, guys, appreciate everybody coming by. Everybody, please stay safe. And always remember, be good to yourself and be good to each other, guys. And I'll see everybody tomorrow. Thank y'all.